we now have first reactions coming in from the Punjab Chief Minister, Captain Amarinder Singh. Let's bring out those tweets on the screen for our viewers. He says, it's sad irony that on Constitution Day 2020, the constitutional rights of farmer is being oppressed in this manner. Let them pass, Mr. Khattar. He says, Khattar ji, don't push them to the brink. Let them take their voice to Delhi peacefully. He hashtags Delhi Chalo, hashtags farm protest. In another tweet, he says, for nearly 2 months, farmers have been protesting peacefully in Punjab without any problem. Why is Haryana government provoking them by resorting to force? Don't the farmers have the right to pass peacefully through a public highway? Next one, he says, why is ML Khattar, that's the Chief Minister of Haryana, and government in Haryana stopping the farmers from moving to Delhi? The tyranny and the tyrannical use of brute force against peaceful protesting farmers is totally undemocratic, unconstitutional. Again, hashtag Delhi Chalo, farmers protest. And in his last one in this series, he says, I urge the BJP government in the centre to direct their state governments not to indulge in such arm-strong tactics against the farmers. The hands that feed the nation deserve to be held, not pushed aside. Strong tweets there coming in from several of the leaders there. And those are the words of Captain Amarinder Singh, the Chief Minister of Punjab. So it's been an interesting political story, actually, that has emerged out of these protests. Now, farmers have the backing of the Congress-led Captain Amarinder Singh government in Punjab. They are facing resistance in Haryana, which is again BJP ruled. In the national capital, they have been welcomed by the Arvind Kejriwal government in a series of tweets today. But remember, the police in the capital comes under the Home Ministry, comes directly under Amit Shah, the Home Minister there. So again, there will be resistance scenes there as well. Let's bring out the route for you to try and give you a quick understanding of where all the farmers are actually coming from. Now, it's important to understand the context behind this graphic that we've put out for you. The protest is called Delhi Chalo, and 5 states, farmers from these 5 states are all arriving to the capital through different routes. And all these routes now have been blocked by the police. The resistance we earlier thought would be seen only in the capital, only once they get close to the Delhi border. But the Haryana government posed a very stiff resistance to these farmers. There was tear gas shelling, there were water cannons, stone pelting for 2 days straight. And they did not allow, they at least tried not to allow the farmers to enter inside. But one set of them coming from Punjab, we are told, have managed to break through, have managed to make their way in. And that's what it's going to look like. The day ahead is going to be extremely dynamic as we see resistance and on all the borders across the national capital.